Hello and welcome along to Mondo Chelloveck Movies. My name is John and this is going to be my review of Blood Orange, the new release from Hammer on 4K. I will also talk about the fact I have got a protector for this one and it does fit. It's very snug but it does fit. Now I have a box that I have all my extras of the SCF protectors from Steelbook Central, and of course I can't find that at this point. And I would have given you a precise name for this one. I can only say it's either SCF 19 or SCF 4. I think it's probably 19 that fit this one. So I've watched this film today. I've also watched one of the extras and I will talk about the picture quality and I'll talk about what I thought of this film. But first let's have a quick look through this amazing box. Again from Hammer. They're not letting us down on the quality of these ones. The quality of the boxes, hard boxes as well, are absolutely great. So this film is known by two titles, Blood Orange or 3 Stops to Murder. I do prefer Blood Orange actually. When I watch the film I think this one makes more sense, although it's a strange title for a film. I'll agree on that one. This sturdy box, which you've come to expect from Hammer, absolutely amazing quality. And under here it says, "One trick out of you and it's curtains for all of us." This film is from 1954. 4K, you do get the 4K and the Blu-ray, get 2 discs. It's got Dolby Vision and also it's got the selection of stereo or 5.1. Now I watched it on stereo and I had a great time with it. I did put on the 5.1 and I did think there was a bit of an uptick, not much, because this film hasn't got any bombastic stuff in it. So it's not really one that you would benefit from, if I'm honest, but I will watch it the next time I watch it. I will watch it with the 5.1 surround. So, great artwork there. That does really speak well of the movie. When you're looking at these little additions to here, the scissors especially. The fact this is set in like the fashion world. Yeah, great cast as well. Also you get this great booklet, which are pretty much like the other ones in the Hammer collection at this point. Now I'd never heard of this film at all, and when it came up that it was going to be the new one coming out, I had no idea what it was about. I think that it's meant to be kind of a noir film. I know the next one coming up, is it The Woman in Black? I think something like that. It is a noir film as well. Now I'm a big fan of noir films and I do think that this is more like, I'm going to say it's a murder mystery with some comedy in as well. I wasn't expecting it to have this comedic touch to it. But it's kind of light, it's lightweight in a way that's light-hearted, if that makes any sense. But I had a good time with it, and these booklets are amazing. You get much more in than just about these characters in this film. You will get lots about Hammer in general, as you do with the extras on here as well. I'll not go too far into this. I don't want to give you any spoilers for this film because it's got quite a good ending actually. And yeah, so I'll give you a flick through that. Tons and tons and tons of stuff. Set out in a really good way as well. The print's good. The print's big and that's good for me. So that's the booklet there. Very weighty. Great work in this picture. And it does feature there the original master from Doctor Who. I'm going to say, is it Robert Delgado? You get 2 discs here. You get the 4K and you also get the Blu-ray there. Now they do have the extras on here and the extras are the same on both sets. You get the UK theatrical version, which I did watch there, and you get the US theatrical version, which all I think from that is it's got the same running time. I think you get a different commentary on both of them, and I think all it is the US title is on the credits as opposed to it's Blood Orange there and also 3 Steps from Murder there, or 3 Steps to Murder. You get these bonus features here. These are all about half an hour each. You get Dressed to Kill, which is about half an hour. I'm Just a Girl, which I watched. It was featuring Alice Lowe, great filmmaker. I think she's been in some great comedy stuff like Garth Marenghi's Dark Place and Sightseekers, brilliant. And she's talking about like women in horror and just filmmaking in general, because she's a filmmaker as well. Get the ABC of British B, which is about half an hour, and you get the House of Glamour. That's a good play on the House of Hammer, isn't it? That's about 19 minutes long. You get the UK theatrical trailer, which is mute, no audio to that. UK censor card, which would be great if they put that at the start of the film, and image gallery, which is about 1 minute. So I've watched I'm Just a Girl and Image Gallery, and I can't wait to watch the other ones actually. Usually on Hammer, I do watch most, if not all, of the special features, which is something I don't really do too much on discs these days, just for time and that. I do like commentaries as well, and the commentaries on the Hammer stuff are really good as well. So I put this on, and it's about 1 hour, 16 minutes long, and I hadn't got a clue what it was about. And I must admit, when I first put it on, for the first 10 minutes, I was kind of thinking, where's this going? What's this all about? It's all to do with fashion, you know, after the war. And it's these people who are all involved in the fashion trade, and someone gets bumped off when she's wearing a blood orange dress. Now here you've got a private eye who's coming in. You've got the police as well. The police are there. You've also got these art dealers that get stuff stolen from them. So it's a lot of stuff going on. Now, when it started off, I was thinking, I can't really get a handle on this. But I think after the first 10, 15 minutes, I started to get into it. And actually, it's got a great payoff. The cast is brilliant. And I was really intrigued by it to see how this ended as it went along. So let's see if we can get this protector on now. What I've noticed is you get these J cards, these small J cards. When you take your cellophane off, they come off. And if you don't want them to fall off, I suggest you keep this on. You keep the shrink wrap on until you're kind of done with it, till you get yourself a protector. Now I've got a protector here. So I've tried this one on with the shrink wrap, and it does work, although it's quite a tight fit. Yeah, very snug fit, but that's the way I like it. So there you have it. That's a good fit. These look amazing on the shelves. And when you get a good fit for one of these protectors, there's nothing better. And it's really, really sturdy, really tactile, and it's protected. Now I know it's protected for good, and really happy with that. Also, I just want to talk quickly about The Curse of Frankenstein, the upcoming 4K, the big box from Hammer. This is the one we've all been waiting for. This is the first ever colour Hammer horror film, and it started the ball rolling for these amazing, what we call the ones that you want to get from Hammer. These ones are great. I'm having a good time with them. All the ones I've got thus far, the ones that I don't really know too much about, I've enjoyed. But this is the real what we're really here for as Hammer film lovers. Now, I will put some screenshots on of this. I'll talk about this quality in a moment, but I will put some screenshots on now of this one here. Now, I always thought when I got this one, I used to watch this on the TV, and it used to look plush in the colour, and everything about it was just vibrant. Now, I always thought that this one looked really washed out, and I was quite surprised at the quality of it, although they said that's just the way it is. You can't do anything more about it. This is released by Lionsgate. Yeah, Lionsgate. Oh, there you go. Not Lionscake. Yeah. So this one, the screenshots here, it is washed out. I put it on there just before, and yeah, it is what it is. And I do know that I'm going to put a screenshot on and compare it with the last screenshot in here. You will see the 4K, and I got this one offline. It's kind of might represent the look of the film, but it'll probably look better in the flesh, you know. So this one was obviously a day one purchase. It's in the large box, as I said, and it just looks fantastic. Can't wait to see that one. That's coming around the 13th of October, I think, something like that. So really looking forward to that. So when I originally put this on, I don't check anything online to see what the picture quality might look like. I put this on, I thought it would be pretty good. And it's coming from the original negatives, so that's always a winner. And the only one that I've got thus far from Hammer, from the new 4Ks that have been not from the original negatives, is the Quatermass Experiment, unfortunately. It looks pretty good, but you can tell it's just a little bit less than you would expect. So this one's original camera negatives, and it looks absolutely spectacular. Now, the other one that comes close to it is the four-sided triangle is absolutely brilliant. That picture quality on that is stunning. Now, this one is either the same or just we're talking a percentage, 1% less than that. It is absolutely stunning. The dark levels in it are really insane. I couldn't believe how deep they were. And everything about it was just perfect. And the sound as well, like I say, I watched the stereo and the stereo was great. I do think that the 5.1 would add something to it, just not too much. I don't think you're going to, obviously it's never filmed in 5.1, wasn't meant to be heard like that. But it's an option there if you want it. But this one here for me, this is what a presentation this is. Again, it's not a movie that I've heard of before. It's not a film that I'd thought, oh, I can't wait to see that one, because I'd never heard of it and thought, is it going to be any good? For me, it's an absolute gem. And do stick with it. If you're like me, after the first 10 minutes, you think, what's this? What's happening here? Do stick with it, because it all comes together. It's got some great performances in this guy here. He's got some comedic element about him, which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting him to be a bit more like a Sherlock Holmes character, because I know he's played Sherlock Holmes before. But he was more like a wisecracker. I don't know, it's a great film. It's got a great story as well, which you need to kind of concentrate on for the first maybe half an hour, so you know who all the players are and where they sit in this film. But apart from that, I had a really good time from it. Like I say, I'll be picking up the next Hammer title, which is The Woman in Black. I think that's what it's called. And also, I cannot wait to get this one finally. And I know that Hammer have done a sterling job on here. Original camera negatives, I think. And it looks absolutely amazing. It looks 100% better than this one, which I think, sadly, felt a bit washed out. So, thanks for watching. You take care. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.